I will. Well, congratulations to both of you. Bye-bye.
You're not going to tell me that Sabrina married Colin Crowley.
Yeah? A few hours ago. It's hard to believe. A few weeks ago, I thought Seth Snyder was going to be my son-in-law.
Has she called Seth?
Mm-hmm. Before she called here.
Well, Dad, I was under the impression that Sabrina didn't care much for Colin.
Well, she avoided him when he came to Oakdale. She never had very much good to say about it.
Well, so why did she marry him?
You know, I don't know. Of course, she was seeing him when he was married back in England. They saw each other for a long time. Maybe she feels that this young man is a safe refuge for her since the life she planned with Seth has just collapsed.
I never cared much for Sabrina, but she never struck me as the impulsive type.
Well, she's not. She's very level-headed, just the opposite of Franny. That's why this sudden marriage is really strange.
You know, you think when you know someone so well, you could predict what they'd do in any given situation. And then they turn around, they do something that you would have never guessed. It's like Margo leaving with absolutely no explanation.
I should really call Kim, tell her the news about Sabrina. Oh, I just hope she doesn't ask me a lot of questions about Laura. Yes, Kim Hughes' room, please. Hi, honey.
All right, did you have a nice time with Paul?
Yes, the strangest thing happened when we pulled up to the house.
What was that?
Well, we saw Laura leaving, and she looked frightened, and she ran down the street without saying a word.
Bob, are you still there? Honey, what's going on?
What time is it?
4:35 a.m. Which means that Agnoris and Firos and Casey must have reached their destination along the coastline by now, as they got caught up in the tides.
Now I know how Dorothy felt in The Wizard of Oz. Keep on thinking I'm going to wake up in Oakdale and you'll be there with Casey just to tell me this has been a bad dream.
Well, that coffee will bring you back to reality, Mama.
Well, I don't know if I want it to be real. Because that means that my husband is now entering a country where Americans are despised and held hostages by revolutionaries. All to try to save my son, who's endured God knows what atrocities ever since Firos kidnapped him last August.
Mama, just pray that Casey and Greg will be out of there in 24 hours. Because that's all the time they've got.
That old fortress is where I will bring Casey. Canal's guards, they should have spotted us by now.
Well, I say we go wherever Craig is, all right?
If we go inland, we will be shot on sight.
Forget about it.
It's time to play your part now.
Right.
Don't forget, we will be waiting in another cove half a mile due east of the fortress's rear entrance.
Okay. I got Firos map committed to memory. Now I need my doctor bag, because Craig and I are dead without it.
I have it here. I will meet you here, Inspector, after I make deal for Casey with Kamel. Then we wait until we have the cloak of darkness before we move to the other cove.
Oh! What are you doing here?
Don't shoot! I brought Kamel! Another American prize!
I think I will sneak down to your landlady's kitchen and get some more coffee.
How is it? Is it good? It's good?
Nothing to be bad this morning.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh, I forgot the butter.
No, forget the butter. Just forget the butter. I like dry toast.
You do not.
I do, not as much as I like seeing your stuff hanging in the closet where it belongs, and I can't wait to go over to Lyla's today and get the rest of your thing.
Wait. What?
Just what?
I don't mean to put a damper on what happened last night because that was just so special to me. But I don't think our problems are just going to disappear with my moving back in here.
I don't know.
I just want to take things
One step at a time, I know.
You know, I just think we gotta... It's gonna be a few weeks, you know, of hard work, you know, to get through... Get our marriage back on track.
All I wanted was a second chance. I'm just glad you're giving me one.
What time is it now?
5 in the morning. It's gonna be light soon. The sun will be coming up.
Margo, there is really nothing that's going to stop Firos from changing sides again. He could blow Casey's cover.
Why don't you concentrate on the fact that you've got a husband who's willing to risk everything to bring your son back to you? And nothing's gonna stand in his way. Nothing. Not Firos and not these kidnappers.
You know, Margo, Tom would do that for you.
That's another lifetime ago. My life now is looking forward to the fall as a single mother. I think I'm gonna go warm this milk. Do you want some breakfast?
No, I'm not very hungry.
I think I'll burn some toast.
Oh, dear Lord, bring Casey back safely.
I've brought you a wealthy American doctor, Kamel. I take risk on my own to bring him here.
I should have you shot and fed to the dogs, Firos.
Why? What have I done?
You've proved yourself untrustworthy. You were paid handsomely for the American you brought last August. He's a worthless scum who will not provide any of the information we need to bargain with his government. He's useless to our cause.
It's true he had no papers, but I know he has great American wealth. He told me he would pay me anything he wished to let him go.
Well, that's more than he's told us in all the months he's been here. He's nothing but trouble since the day you brought him in, Firos.
What can I do?
I will take this doctor in exchange.
You wait a minute. You can't hold me here against my will. I demand you call the U.S. Embassy right now. Right now!
Your government does not choose to recognize our country, doctor.
Peretti! Casey! Peretti!
At least this one talks.
Listen, I'm warning you. You're not going to get away with this.
What about me?
Dr. Peretti in exchange for your life, Firos. A fair deal, considering the other American you brought will soon be dead.